Welcome to another GA Canine training video, folks. We've got quite a treat for you today. We're working on some urban work into contamination around some buildings, but specifically what we're working on is having a dog detail an entry point into a building, such as a door or a window, so we have a good positive identification of a location where our subject entered. This is probably one of the biggest problems we have in tracking, because in an urban environment, really two things happen. One, somebody gets into a car, or two, they go into a building. But very few people are just sitting there hiding behind a tree waiting for the dog. So we have to train for some reality in it. A difficult situation a lot of dogs have is training to a building and telling you what is the right location, in particular the right door somebody went into. So we're taking advantage of a training opportunity today and a particular condition. I'm going to show you how we kind of detail this and how it really can work for the dog and give them a good learning environment and provide a foundation for the next few trails that you run. You do this a few times, the dogs are going to start nailing these entry points. Enjoy. Now, a lot of people might look at these videos and watch the dog and wonder, well, why isn't the dog a precision tracker, staying right on top of the tracks and not deviating from it? And why does it go to the left and why does it go to the right? And why does it do all these things when what traditionally we might be looking for is this straight line, nose glued to the ground track? Well, in reality, that's not how dogs work. That's not what they want to do. It's not how wild dogs work either. The way dogs work is a air scent to a track condition going back and forth. Not only do they work ground disturbance, but they also work blown odor from your subject. And in many situations, depending upon the conditions, your odor of your track may be nowhere near where the person walked. So the dog actually has to move somewhere else to pick up the scent. So this is a lot of times the reason why we see this behavior. The most important thing to do is follow the dog when the dog has odor and have the wherewithal to be able to read this body language. You don't go until you see the body language that articulates that the dog has the trail or the track. Now it's time to go.
Got it. I got it. Try not to move too soon. Give her a little bit more leash over here. I think she's trying to tell you the turn might be here. You're not giving her enough.
Yeah.
See? It's she went through there 5 times, you know? I think it was her way of saying, pay attention to me.
Right about here, we saw a little Stevie Wonder, a little head wave, and
I
then
think she
shortly
just got a little
thereafter, a
alert.
quick head pop and a direction. This is an early proximity alert from a distance of about 75 meters to source. Even though the subject's in the building, we do have some scent evacuating from the building, and the dog's giving you a nice proximity alert. It's not super strong, but we're getting one. It's important to be able to read these things. As we get closer to source, you're going to see some serious behavior changes that tells you we're really getting close. One of the key things to do here as a handler is to slow down, take your time, detail these areas, let the dog detail them. And here you're seeing some good behavior changes right here. The dog's indicating that
let her
something
work it.
happened in this general
Do you
location.
trust her without the leash?
Her first
just running
inclination
loose?
is to deviate from this
Or no?
location and speed out because the source is
Can you
not
just
there.
drop the leash? Is it okay?
So obviously in her mind it has to be somewhere else. So speed is the solution. She runs off looking somewhere else. Doesn't work, so she has to come back. Starts detailing the spot again. Still no source. So she runs out again trying to see if it might be somewhere else and goes into hunting mode. So this hunting behavior is very, very typical of a tracking dog when it gets to a building where somebody went into. If they don't understand that people go through doors and windows, they don't know how to detail. And we're teaching the dog how to detail right now by having a good scent picture that she hits very, very hard. And as soon as she starts to go to source, she gets paid. The solution is getting paid on source. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this GA Canine training video. If you like what we do, if you want more of it, make sure you check out my book. It's called The Tao of Trailing, and it's available at our website at www.gacanine.com.